Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on our channel Immortal News. Today we'll be presenting a list of famous celebrities who have passed away, with announcements of their passing made in the last 24 hours. As always, we have special tributes in our Today's Top Headlines section. Before we proceed, we kindly ask for your support by giving this video a thumbs up. Let's begin. Thank you. Number 9. Shirley Anne Field, a distinguished actress of the British New Wave. Shirley Anne Field, a prominent English actress known for her versatile performances on stage, film, and television since 1955, passed away at the age of 87 on December 10th. Her career, flourishing during the British New Wave, left a significant imprint on the world of performing arts. Born Shirley Broomfield in Forest Gate, Essex on June 27, 1936, Field faced a challenging childhood, including time in children's homes after her family was struck by tragedy. Despite these early obstacles, she cultivated a passion for acting, leading to a successful career that spanned several decades. Field began her career as a photographic model, eventually transitioning into acting. Her first film role was in Simon and Laura, followed by parts in various British films of the era. Her breakthrough came with the role of Tina Lapford in The Entertainer, starring Laurence Olivier. This role established her as a prominent figure in the British New Wave cinema. Perhaps her most famous role was in Saturday Night and Sunday Morning, where she played Doreen, the girlfriend of Albert Finney's character. This film was a landmark in British cinema and solidified Field's position as a leading actress. Her versatility was further demonstrated in roles in Man in the Moon, The War Lover, and Lunch Hour. In addition to her film work, Field was a familiar face on television, appearing in numerous shows throughout her career. Her autobiography, A Time for Love, published in 1991, offered insights into her eventful life and career. Field's death marks the end of an era in British cinema. Her contributions to the industry, characterized by her talent and resilience, will be remembered and celebrated for generations to come. Tribute to Shirley Anne Field. Number 8. Jeffrey Foskett, the Beach Boys' vice principal and respected musician. Jeffrey Foskett, a pivotal figure in the legacy of the Beach Boys and known affectionately as the band's vice principal, passed away at 67 after a valiant battle with anaplastic thyroid cancer. His contribution to the music world, particularly his time with the Beach Boys, marked him as one of the most talented musicians of his generation. Foskett's passion for music, especially the Beach Boys, began in his childhood. His early years were spent performing surf rock classics in local bands, a foundation that would lead to his eventual collaboration with the Beach Boys. His encounter with Brian Wilson in 1976 marked the beginning of a long-standing friendship and professional relationship. Foskett's break came when Mike Love, a member of the Beach Boys, discovered him performing in a bar. This led to his joining Love's Endless Summer Beach Band and later the Beach Boys in the early 80s. His tenure with the Beach Boys saw him perform alongside notables like Dennis Wilson, Al Jardine, Bruce Johnston, and occasionally Brian Wilson himself. Foskett was particularly known for performing Brian's challenging falsetto parts, a testament to his vocal talent. Following his departure from the Beach Boys in 1990, Foskett embarked on a solo career but remained closely linked with the band. He rejoined Brian Wilson in the late 90s, contributing to the album Imagination and becoming the musical director of the Brian Wilson Band. His involvement in the Beach Boys' 50th anniversary reunion tour and the 2012 album That's Why God Made the Radio further cemented his place in the band's history. Foskett's legacy in the music industry, especially with the Beach Boys, is marked by his exceptional talent and enduring contributions. Tribute to Jeffrey Foskett. Number 7. Jack Hogan, a veteran actor and combat star. Jack Hogan, a beloved actor best known for his role in the World War II drama series Combat, passed away from natural causes on December 6 at his home on Bainbridge Island, Washington, at the age of 94. His son Wes confirmed his passing, marking the end of a long and storied career in the entertainment industry. Born Richard Roland Benson, Jr. on November 24, 1929, in Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Hogan led a life marked by adventure and creativity. At just 16, he earned his pilot's license and later joined the Air Force, serving as a staff sergeant in Japan during the Korean War. His post-military life saw him moving to Hollywood, where he began his acting career while working as a lifeguard at the Beverly Hills Hotel. Hogan's acting journey took off with his on-screen debut in the 1956 film Man from Del Rio. He guest starred in several television series during the 50s and 60s, including Dr. Christian, Sea Hunt, and Bat Masterson, showcasing his versatility and talent. His role as PFC William G. Kirby in Combat, which aired from 1962 to 1967, remains his most celebrated work. The show, following a squad of American soldiers in World War II, became a hit and solidified Hogan's place in the annals of television history. Aside from acting, Hogan contributed to the entertainment industry behind the scenes, working in the casting department for the popular series Magnum P.I. from 1981 to 1983. His dedication to his craft extended beyond the camera, influencing the shaping of other iconic shows. Hogan is survived by his nephew Kipland Howard, ex-wife Joyce Nazari, daughter Tehani Hogan, son West Hogan, granddaughter Kai, and grandson Skylar. His legacy in television and film, marked by a range of diverse roles, will continue to inspire and entertain future generations. Tribute to Jack Hogan. Number 6. Kales, a dynamic force in the metal and hardcore music scene. Kales, the talented drummer known for his work with bands like Twitching Tongues and Ghostamine, passed away unexpectedly at the young age of 31. The music community in Southern California and beyond is mourning the loss of a musician who left an indelible mark on the metal and hardcore scenes. Throughout his career, Sane's drumming prowess was showcased in various bands, including Betrayal, Downpresser, Fuming Mouth, God's Hate, If I Die First, Misery, and Troncal. His skills behind the drum kit were integral to the success of these groups, earning him respect and admiration in the music community. His most recent work included the drumming on Twitching Tongue's Misfits Covers EP, Twitch Fits Vala 1, and on Fuming Mouth's album The Grand Descent, released in 2019. These projects highlighted his versatility and ability to adapt to different styles within the metal and hardcore genres. The sudden loss of Kales has deeply affected his fans, fellow musicians, and the broader metal community. He was a dynamic force, known for his energy, dedication, and talent. While the cause of his death is still under investigation, his legacy as a drummer and musician remains strong. The impact Sane had on the music world, particularly in the Southern California metal scene, is profound. His passion for music and his ability to bring vibrancy to every project he was part of will be greatly missed. Tribute to Kales. Number 5. Frank Wycheck, Titans tight end and Music City Miracle legend. Frank Wycheck, a renowned former Tennessee Titans tight end and a key figure in the iconic Music City Miracle, passed away at the age of 52. Wycheck's career in the NFL spanned 11 seasons from 1993 to 2003. He started with Washington before joining the Houston Oilers in 1995, staying with the franchise through its transition to the Tennessee Titans. His time in the NFL was marked by exceptional skill and performance, leading to 3 Pro Bowl selections from 1998 to 2000 and an All-Pro honor in 2000. His most famous moment came with the Music City Miracle during the playoffs after the 1999 season. In this unforgettable play, Wycheck's lateral to Kevin Dyson resulted in a kickoff return touchdown against the Buffalo Bills, clinching a wild-card win for the Titans. This play remains one of the most memorable in NFL history and showcased Wycheck's quick thinking and athletic prowess. Wycheck's career statistics include 505 receptions for 5,126 yards and 28 touchdowns, leading the Titans in receiving for 3 consecutive seasons. He played a significant role in the Titans' advancement to the Super Bowl that season, where they narrowly lost to the St. Louis Rams. Beyond his on-field achievements, Wycheck was a respected figure in the Titans' Ring of Honor and the Tennessee Sports Hall of Fame. His post-playing career as a radio broadcaster and sports talk show host in Nashville allowed him to stay connected to the game he loved. Wycheck is survived by his daughters Deanna and Madison, and grandchildren Leo, Stevie, and August. His legacy as a player, especially for his role in the Music City Miracle, and his contributions to sports broadcasting will be fondly remembered. Tribute to Frank Wycheck. Number 4. Sid Miller, a rugby union titan and Lions legend. Sid Miller, a former Ireland prop and a distinguished figure in the British and Irish Lions rugby history, passed away at the age of 89. His career, spanning decades as a player, coach, and administrator, left a memorable mark on the sport of rugby union. Miller's illustrious playing career included 37 appearances for Ireland and participation in 9 Lions tests across 3 tours. His transition from player to coach and manager was marked by significant achievements, including coaching the Lions to a series win over the Springboks in 1974 and managing the tour to South Africa 6 years later. As a native of Ballymena, Millar's local club paid tribute to him as a highly esteemed member of the rugby community. The Lions and Ulster Rugby also expressed their deep sadness, recognizing him as a legend whose contributions and legacy in rugby history are unparalleled. In recognition of his services, the Sid Miller pathway was opened at Ulster's Kingspan Stadium in 2019, a fitting tribute to a man who dedicated his life to the advancement of rugby in the province and beyond. Millar's vision and leadership also extended to his tenure as president of the Ulster Rugby Union and the Irish Rugby Football Union, and he was remembered by the IRFU as a titan of rugby union. His influence in the sport was not just confined to Ireland, but was felt globally, as evidenced by his tenure as chairman of the IRB. Sid Miller's legacy in rugby union is one of passion, dedication, and transformative leadership, and he will be remembered as a figure who helped shape the modern game. Tribute to Sid Miller. Number 3. Rene, a trailblazer in New Zealand theatre and feminism. Rene, an influential New Zealand feminist writer and playwright, passed away in Wellington on the night of December 11th, at the age of 94. Her remarkable career, distinguished by her contributions to the portrayal of women and working-class people in theatre, has left an indelible mark on New Zealand's cultural landscape. Born in Napier, Rene's interest in theatre sparked at a young age, despite leaving school at 12 to work. Her passion for theatre and literature led her to complete a Bachelor of Arts at Auckland University, a significant achievement attained through tenacity and dedication. Rene's career in theatre began with her groundbreaking play, Setting the Table, in 1981. Her work consistently featured women in leading roles, showcasing the complexity and strength of female characters. Her trilogy of plays, including Wednesday to Come, Pass It On, and Jeannie Once, are celebrated for their portrayal of New Zealand's history through the lens of women's experiences. These works not only depicted the hardships of the Great Depression and the 1951 New Zealand waterfront dispute, but also delved into the rich tapestry of Victorian Dunedin. Rene's impact extended beyond New Zealand. She was a keynote speaker at the first International Women Playwrights Conference in New York in 1988 and participated in the Pacific Writers' Conference in London, bringing global attention to her unique narrative style. Rene's memoir, These Two Hands, published in 2017, offers an intimate look into her life and inspirations. Her passing is a significant loss to the world of theater and feminist literature, but her legacy will continue to inspire future generations of playwrights and activists. Tribute to Rene. Number 2. Julian Carroll, a stalwart of Kentucky politics and governance. Julian Carroll, a prominent figure in Kentucky's political landscape and the 54th governor of the state, passed away in Frankfort, Kentucky on December 10th at the age of 92. His extensive career in law and politics left an enduring mark on the state's governance and development. Born in West Paducah, McCracken County, Carroll emerged from humble beginnings, the third of 11 children. His early life was shaped by the challenges of the Great Depression and the 1937 Ohio River flood, experiences that forged a strong connection to his community. Carroll's political journey began with his election to the Kentucky House of Representatives in 1962, where he served 5 terms and was later appointed Speaker of the House. His leadership style was characterized by bringing decorum and order to the legislative chamber, a legacy still remembered today. Ascending to the role of Kentucky's governor in 1974, Carroll focused on enhancing public education, promoting coal usage during the 1973 energy crisis, and overseeing a significant reorganization of the state's judicial system. His tenure also saw him navigate through several natural and man-made disasters, leading to improved safety practices in the state. Despite controversies, including an investigation into an alleged insurance kickback scheme, Carroll's contributions to Kentucky politics remained significant. He later served in the Kentucky Senate, representing various counties with distinction, and was known for his advocacy on issues like casino-style gambling at horse race tracks. Carroll's legacy is marked by his commitment to public service, his efforts to improve education and judicial systems, and his resilient leadership during times of crisis. His passing represents the end of a significant chapter in Kentucky's political history. Tribute to Julian Carroll. Today's top headlines. News 1. Dr. Gao Yaoji, the esteemed Chinese doctor and activist renowned for exposing the AIDS epidemic in rural China, passed away at 95 in her home in the United States. Gao, who faced significant backlash from the Chinese government for her outspokenness, lived in self-exile in Manhattan, New York, for over a decade. Her courageous work shed light on blood-selling schemes in Henan province that led to thousands of HIV infections. Her relentless efforts in the 1990s, often at great personal risk, forced the Chinese government to confront the AIDS crisis. Gao's contributions gained international recognition, and she continued her advocacy in the U.S. after relocating in 2009. She remained committed to helping those affected by HIV, delivering aid and raising awareness about the crisis despite government attempts to silence her. News 2. Mort Engelberg, a veteran film producer known for his work on classics like Smokey and the Bandit, and later as a political strategist for Bill Clinton's presidential campaigns, passed away in Los Angeles due to natural causes at 86. His diverse career spanned from Hollywood to the heights of U.S. politics, showcasing his multifaceted talents and passion for storytelling and public service. Born in Memphis and a University of Illinois alumnus, Engelberg's early career included journalism and working with Sergeant Shriver in the Peace Corps and Office of Economic Opportunity. His shift to the entertainment industry saw him at MGM and United Artists, contributing to James Bond films before transitioning into producing roles. His credits include The Big Easy, The Heavenly Kid, and Fright Night Part 2, among others. News 3. Consuelo Loera, the mother of Joaquin El Chapo Guzman, has passed away at the age of 94, as reported by local media in Mexico. Publications such as El Sol de Sinaloa and El Universal have shared news of her passing. These reports, however, are awaiting independent confirmation. El Chapo, Loera's son, was a known figure in Mexico and was involved in significant legal issues. He was found guilty of various charges in the United States in 2019 and is currently serving a sentence. The news of Loera's passing has been noted by several media outlets, highlighting her connection to her son's publicized history. News 4. Greta Gerwig's Barbie has swept the Golden Globe Awards nominations, garnering a stunning 9 nods, including Best Picture Musical or Comedy. The film's stars, Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling, also received acting nominations, alongside 3 nominations for original songs from the film. Hot on its heels is Christopher Nolan's Oppenheimer, securing 8 nominations, featuring in categories such as Best Picture Drama and nods for actors Cillian Murphy, Robert Downey Jr., and Emily Blunt. The Golden Globes, rebranded as a for-profit entity with a diverse voting body, announced the nominations at the Beverly Hilton Hotel. The awards show is set to take place on January 7, 2024, with Cedric the Entertainer and Wilmer Valderrama hosting the ceremony. News 5. Maria Sofia Valim, a 19-year-old Brazilian influencer and law student, tragically passed away following complications from an emergency liver transplant. Her father, Vitor Valim, who is also the mayor of Calcaia, Brazil, shared the heartbreaking news on Instagram, expressing his deep sorrow over the loss of his beloved daughter. Despite the successful transplant surgery, her body ultimately could not withstand the strain. Vitor Valim thanked everyone for their prayers and support during this challenging time, and requested privacy for the family as they grieve. He announced that the wake and burial would be limited to family members only. Maria Sofia's untimely death has sent shockwaves through her online community. In one of her final Instagram posts, she had shared her excitement about attending the Brazil leg of Taylor Swift's Eras Tour. Following the news of her passing, fans and fellow influencers have been pouring in their condolences and tributes on her social media, expressing their disbelief and sadness over the young influencer's sudden demise. Her passing is a poignant reminder of the fragility of life and has left her family, friends, and followers mourning the loss of a vibrant young woman with a promising future ahead. News 6. Van Brett Watkins, a central figure in the 1999 murder plot orchestrated by former Carolina Panthers player Ray Caruth, passed away on December 3rd at the age of 63. Watkins, who had been incarcerated at Central Prison in Raleigh, died of natural causes at a hospital, as confirmed by Keith Acree, a spokesperson for the State Department of Adult Correction. Watkins had been serving a sentence of over 50 years, following his guilty plea to second-degree murder, conspiracy, and additional charges related to the murder of Cherika Adams, Caruth's pregnant girlfriend. His projected release date was set for 2045. In a tragic turn of events, Adams was fatally shot in her vehicle after leaving a shopping center, succumbing to her injuries weeks later. The attack also led to the premature birth of her son, who was delivered via emergency cesarean section and suffered disabilities. He was subsequently raised by Adams's mother. Number 1. Jonathan Irwin, a diverse life dedicated to philanthropy and racing. Jonathan Irwin, a multifaceted personality known for his significant contributions to the racing industry and philanthropy, passed away on December 10, 2023, at the age of 82. Born into an Anglo-Irish family with deep ties to the arts, Irwin's early life was spent in Coles Hill, Buckinghamshire, and later in Holland Park, London. Educated at Eton College and Trinity College, Dublin, he was groomed in an environment rich in culture and intellect. His early exposure to racing at Eton led to a lifelong passion for the sport. Irwin's career in racing began at the British Bloodstock Agency in Dublin, where he eventually became a director. He was instrumental in introducing the Irish Stallion Incentive Scheme and developing the Japanese trade in bloodstock. His innovative approach greatly influenced the industry and helped shape the future of bloodstock trading in Ireland. In 1974, Irwin's career took a significant turn when he was appointed to manage Goff's, a thoroughbred auction house. His leadership was transformative, overseeing the construction of the world's first purpose-built bloodstock sales complex in Kill County, Kildare. Under his stewardship, Goff's flourished, becoming a premier destination for horse trading. Irwin's profound personal experience of caring for his severely brain-damaged son, Jack, led him and his wife, Marianne O'Brien, to establish the Jack and Jill Foundation in 1997. The foundation, born out of a need for home health care for severely sick babies, has since supported numerous families across Ireland, earning several accolades for its impactful work. Apart from his professional pursuits, Irwin briefly engaged in politics, joining the Renewa Party in 2015. His diverse life, marked by success in racing and a deep commitment to philanthropy, leaves a legacy that will continue to inspire. Tribute to Jonathan Irwin.